हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम्स। तो गाइस, बीटीसी एक अच्छा रिजेक्शन शो कर रहा है यहाँ पे। सो यहाँ पे एक सेल ट्रेड प्लान करते हैं हम लोग। सो आई विल शॉर्ट बीटीसी वन लॉट एंड एसएल विल बी on top of this around how many pips? 29 pips SL. So let's short BTC here. Identify the target. So my first target will be this fifth zone of around 85 pips. SL is around 29 pips. Target is around 85 pips. So let's go, guys. Currently, some profit is going on. Wait for the target or for the SL. So I'll just mark the targets. So first target is at 85 pips. So I'll just remove this one. First target is at 85 pips. Second one is at this level. So that is around, this is your target 2, and this is your target 1. I'll make it this one as a target 2. Okay, so first target is 85 pips, second target is 146 pips. So we'll wait. uh, let's see the logic for this trade. So as you know, BTC is on 4 hour level. Okay, so since BTC was on 4 hour level, we can see there is a change of character in 1 minute time frame at this level. So after that, I have planned a shot on BTC. So let's see how it plays. Currently it's on break even. So फिलहाल तो ब्रेक इवन चल रहा है इन BTC, बट लेट्स सी क्या होता है. अभी कुछ लॉस चल रहा है अपना. सो अगर मैं एसएल की बात करूँ तो अराउंड मेरा कितना एसएल बनता है. यहाँ एंट्री थी मेरी, ये मेरा एसएल है, अराउंड 28 पिप्स का एसएल है. सो और मेरा टारगेट है अराउंड, फर्स्ट टारगेट है दैट इज, फर्स्ट टारगेट इज अराउंड 86 पिप्स. सो रफली अराउंड 1:3 के आसपास मिल रहा है इन दिस ट्रेड. सो लेट्स सी क्या होता है. तो जब तक ये ट्रेड चल रहा है हम लोग लेट्स एनालाइज गोल्ड. हम लोग देखेंगे गोल्ड में क्या हो रहा है. सो गोल्ड ने पूरा दिन क्या किया और गोल्ड का नेक्स्ट मूव क्या हो सकता है वो भी हम लोग एनालाइज करेंगे, ताकि हम कल के दिन के लिए प्लान कर सकें गोल्ड में. सो और गोल्ड में क्या पॉसिबल बाइंग लेवल्स है, बिकॉज गोल्ड अभी सुपर बुलिश है. सो कोई भी अच्छा सेलिंग आ भी रहा है तो ज़्यादा देर तक मतलब वो होल्ड नहीं कर पा रहे हम लोग, तो बार बार रिवर्स कर जा रहा है. सो दैट्स इट. सो गोल्ड वी हैव टू सी बाइंग मोस्टली नाउ. सो let's go to gold while this trade is running. So anyone who has entered can put this 28 pips SL, and the target is shown on the screen. So let's go to gold and find out what is going on in gold currently. So currently market is open in gold as well. So let's go to our 4 hour chart first and a 1 day chart. So we will do a top down analysis in gold as well. So if you see gold has again hit the I think all time high. Let's see if yeah, it has hit the all time high again and is rallying like anything on the with a bullish momentum, very sharp bullish momentum. So let's find out the levels in gold which are important and which may play out very soon. So meanwhile my BTC trade is running, which is currently going in some break even profit. So let's analyze gold meanwhile so that we can find out what are the possible levels that we can plan for tomorrow's trading in gold. So let's go to a daily chart in gold. So in gold, this is one important level in gold on the daily time frame where we can expect some bullish momentum once there is a correction in gold. If it comes to this level, then show the proper rejection, then we can plan an entry on the buy side. But it is still very far from the current level where gold is playing currently. It's 126 pips away. So sorry, 1230 pips away from where it is trading currently. So that is less likely that it will be played. Maybe in this week it may get played, but not eventually tomorrow. So let's go to the lower time frame, let's say 4 hour time frame, and let's analyze what are the further levels in gold, and is there any confluence in between the multiple time frames so that it becomes a important support. So let's switch to the 4 hour time frame. So if you see the 4 hour chart, this 4 hour chart in gold, this is my support in gold. This is the first support which is in the 4 hour. So this is one major support in gold. Let's see what are the other supports in gold in 4 hour time frame. So this is another major support in gold, which is again nearer to our daily time frame chart. Okay, so it's likely that may the first one may get played tomorrow, but let's see in the 1 hour time frame, which is the most important time frame in intraday trading. So let's see if there is any uh, confluence of this 4 hour level with the 1 hour level. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, if you see, again this 4 hour time frame level is in confluence with the 1 hour time frame. So this becomes a very strong zone in gold. And if let's plot the Fibonacci retracement tool as well, which will help us figure out what are the major golden zones as per the Fib level. So this is one of the major level in Fib level in gold if we plot the Fibonacci retracement. Now what may happen, that may gold may show a correction till this level, then it may trap the buyers by showing a strong rejection over here, then it may take the liquidity of the zone below it, and it may tap the fib zone and then get and then rally on the upward side. So that is a likely scenario, but you have to, that's why a major rejection signal is very much required in gold once it reaches this level. So you have to be careful once gold reaches this level, just because the fib level is nearby. So there is a possibility that this liquidity below this level is swept, and then gold taps this fib zone and moves forward on the upper side. But still, this is the one major zone because 4 hour and 1 hour are coinciding. So there is a major confluence over here. So you can plan an entry. Let's see if any 15-minute levels are there in gold in buying side, because we have to see buying only in gold, because there, even though there it will present a selling opportunity, but it's less likely to be holding up, because it won't give you that much points, because it is super bullish. And even if you are planning a selling from the top, it has to be a proper change of character in a somewhat higher time frame, like 5 minute time frame or 15-minute time frame. Then only you can expect some 60-70 pips profit in gold. But if you are expecting more than 100 plus, then it's more likely that you will get it in the buying side rather than on the selling side. Okay, so we were talking about the 15-minute zones here. So just now the gold is retracing from the top. So this zone here is one of the 15-minute time frame zone in gold. Okay, so here if it comes, we can expect some buying here, because this is one zone, and this was another zone which market has already played at this point. So it may happen this is a unmitigated zone in gold. So we may see some rally from this side, but again I would suggest that better we have to stick with the higher time frame, because gold is on the rally from I think it has rallied more than 2000 3000 pips from this level. The problem is, if it is correction is coming, it's more likely that a higher time frame zone will be respected, and lower time frame like 15-minute time frame zone will be used as an inducement before tapping onto the higher time frame. But if you get a proper rejection signal, you can take some risk, small risk over here. So this may play out today or maybe tonight. Tonight later, when the Asian session opens, maybe it will play out and gold may rally above also. But what I'm suggesting is look for a higher time frame buying zone. That is this zone, which may give you the more opportunity to make profits here. Okay. So let's see where we have a change of character level in gold in 5-minute time frame. If someone is planning to trade on this level, let's say you want to sell gold, which is a bit risky because it is super bullish, but still, if you want to see a selling level in gold, you have to wait for the market to either cross above and close above it, and then it has to do a change of character on the 5-minute time frame. Then you can target this till this level only, max at this level. Otherwise, it is a risky thing if you are holding it till this level, because you never know, because gold is in bullish momentum. It may get strong rejection from 15-minute time frame also. So it's better to play safe while doing on the selling side. So it's better if you sell with a proper change of character confirmation and with some bearish engulfing candles on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame. If you sell also, you have to target till this level if you want to sell at all in gold. But my recommendation is you should go long in gold. Okay, so let's go back to BTC. It's currently running around in break even. So let's see what happens with this trade. So I will explain the logic. That is more important rather than the trade itself. So why I have taken this trade, that should be understood well. So the reason behind taking this trade is, so if you see, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So in BTC, in this 4-hour time frame, this is one selling zone in BTC in 4-hour time frame. And you know, in crypto market, it has been bearish since August. So it has been continuing to fall down sharply from the top. If you go to the daily time frame also, let's go to the daily time frame. Sorry, one second. See, let's see the daily time frame analysis. So if you see here, BTC has shown a change of character in the daily time frame zone. Now I have reiterated again and again that this level in BTC is still unmitigated, means it has not played in BTC till now. So whenever BTC will be coming, this will become a major selling zone in BTC. If it shows a good recovery from the bottom, it may go to this level. It may sweep the liquidity, but it will not close above in the daily time frame. If it closes above, that is a change of character again on the higher time frame. So then you will have to find a buying in BTC. But till then the market is respecting this level. This becomes a major selling zone, and this is again very close to the higher point of BTC here. So this combined together, this entire zone becomes a major selling zone in BTC until BTC crosses and closes above this highest tip of this candle. It will remain a selling. It will still be bearish in the daily time frame. So any trades will be planning will be on the selling side in BTC as of now, because the higher time frame is on the selling side. So let's find out why I have taken this trade. So this trade is based on the 4-hour major selling zone, so which is this point. So what happens whenever there is a major selling zone? Just a second, my screen is just Huh. So this is the major selling zone in gold, sorry, BTC. But then why I have taken this trade? Because I have seen a change of character in lower time frame. So if I switch to 1 minute time frame, and why I have to go for 1 minute here and not 5 minutes? Because I usually what I do, if it is more than 1 hour zone, I usually wait for the 5 minute change of character. But here I am not waiting for 5 minute change of character. The reason become because the 5 minute change of character will happen below this level, which is more than 85 pips below it. So some fall has to happen before moving to this level. To identify that fall also, you have to wait for at least 1 minute change of character. So at this level, there was a change of character in 1 minute time frame. That's why I have planned this trade. And I have, if you see, I have taken this to the support only, to the support of 5 minute time frame. There is still one support here on the 5 minute time frame which market has played. So there were two supports on the 5 minute time frame here, this one and this one. So this got mitigated with this candle. So the next support is here. That's why my target is still this level. So let's see what happens with this trade. So our risk to reward is 1 is to 3. 28 pips is my SL and 86 pips is my target. So let's see. Let's switch to 5 minute time frame and we'll see the trade moving. So anyone who is planning this trade, if they are at all interested, so that is your target one. And if it still does not stop over here, this is your final target. If it shows a strong rejection and falls sharply and does not respect this 5 minute time frame level, then this is your second target. But the safe target is this one. I would suggest that you should book all your profits over here. Let's see what happens with this trade. So guys, this is also important when you have to exit the trade if market goes in against your direction. So how you will decide that is, let's go to 1 minute time frame. So let's say you have taken one trade and market is not respecting the highs. Let's say you have taken a sell trade over here. For example, I have taken here. So if you see the fall, how it is coming, it goes up, then shows a correction. Then it does a retracement, goes down, does a retracement, again falls. That is how the market structure will be. Now the thing is, if any of the highs, let's say the first high or second high, we find a two candle closing above it, it's more likely it's going to rally above, because market will not break its structure if at all it has to rally on the downside or upside. So for my case, if it goes and closes above this level, 2 1 minute candles, so I have to be careful. Then I will find any, if it is I will wait for one more candle to find out whether it is a fake out. If it is a fake out, then you can market will instantly reverse from that part. If it is not a fake out, again it closes, then you have to exit the trade. So you don't have to wait for your final stop loss. It's not sensible to be waiting on the trade. So that's how you can reduce the SL also. Before allowing the market to hit it, you may close your position, square off your position, and exit. So that's where you will save some pips, which will help you in the next trade. So that will, once you find a better entry, then you can plan in the next trade, because you have that 10-12 pips that you will save by exiting early when you know the market is reversing. So that's how you have to analyze also. And sometimes what you have to do is you have to be careful while you are setting your SL, because you have to give a proper SL to the market. If you're giving very less SL, it's more likely that it will be squared off. So the thing is, proper stop loss and target is very important. But then when it is reversing and you know with your technical analysis that it's no longer a worthy trade to be it's no longer a worthy trade to be in, you have to square, or you have to exit your position. That's how it goes in the market. So we'll wait till now this high is respected, so we'll wait for it. Just mark this zone because that is an important zone. Any candle closing below above it, two candles, I will square off this position. I will not wait for myself to be triggered. That is most important. Market is showing some rejection from the top. So let's see if it continues and falls. One good thing I do is whenever I get a 1:1 on the trade, any particular trade, I try to square off 50% of the position, because in that case your psychology will be intact. Even if the market reverses, then also you will be on the break even and you don't have to trail your stop loss. So that what happens after a significant move in the market always tries to retest the position, I mean the level from which it has fallen or shown a bullish momentum. So it will square off the buyers or sellers from where they have placed their trade, and then it will rally above. So if you trail the stop loss on cost after a, after like 30 20 30 pips, then market will always reverse and go above and square off your position because you have trailed it to your cost. So that's how forex works actually, guys. Forex or crypto, it's the behavior that after 30 40 pips in your direction, and let's say you are trailing your SL to the cost, it will most likely reach and come back to your level, and then square and then it will go slightly up and then reverse sharply. That's how forex and crypto works. So if you're trailing your stop loss at 30 40 pips, let's say for my case it is 28 pips SL now. Now if I trail it SL, let's say I'm getting 28 pips or 29 pips, and I trail it on cost, so it's highly likely that I have to close on the break even, because that's how forex works. So better thing is, once you are getting 1:1, just square off your 50% of your position so that you are not risking anything on that trade, and then you hold for the target. So that's how you save your account, and that's how you grow. So that is very important, and it also helps in keeping your psychology, because if you are it reverses after seeing a decent amount of profit, and then you have to close on a loss, then it is the even worse situation. So it's better that on 1:1 we have to exit half lots. That is a good way to survive and keep the account like growing. So as I said, this level, if it crosses any two candle closing above, I am going to exit the position, because if market is falling, it has to respect the highs. If it does not, it disrespects the high, that means that is again a change of character from where it is falling. So that is most important. So it may so happen that, let's say market is going up now. Now it disrespects it. Okay. Now it may happen because this is one of the major high on this time frame. I'll show you. This one was the major high. So what will happen, because I saw a change of character here on 1 minute time frame. I made an entry on the retest of the change of character level. Now let's say market is disrespecting my this zone. Okay. So what market may do, it may go up, it will hit your stop loss, then it will sweep the liquidity on the top, and then again rally down. So you will, if you exit early without with your proper analysis, you may get another trade with very less risk. So that is possible as well. So let's see what happens here. I will, maybe if it closes above, I will exit the trade, and then I will wait for any another change of character from the top, and then maybe a later point of time I may take another trade. So that's how you have to do, guys. So on the major zones, what I mean is, on the 1 hour zone or 4 hour zone, there is lot of liquidity resting above or below a zone. That's why change of character on a lower time frame is at most essential and the most important thing when you are planning a trade on the higher time frames. And secondly, if a market is on a, we know that BTC on the higher time frame is bearish. So we have a lot of conviction on this trade that we have taken on the sell side. But however, there is one thing, that if market, you are planning a trade which is against the trend, then what happens? Market will you have to wait anyway for the change of character to make an entry. But your change of character should be at least minimum 5 minute time frame change of character. Like for example, in gold, if I'm planning any kind of a selling, even though there is no level, because I know the gold is on the uh, is at the top level. I mean, there it is on the high. It has just made the another high today. So I don't have any significant level which is available, which I can find a selling zone in gold. In that case, what you have to do is you have to wait for a change of character on the higher time frame, at least 5 minute time frame, and then you have to uh, plan your trade when it respects your change of character level. So that is very important. So whenever any index is rallying in a particular direction and you are planning any trade against it, then your trade should be planned on the higher time frame rather than on a lower time frame change of character. Here, I know BTC is in bearish mode and on the higher time frame. So I am a bit confident that BTC will fall even with a 1 minute change of character because its trend is on the bearish side. So that's how I planned this trade. So let's see how it works out. And there was no major zone in the 5 minute time frame which is nearby this level. That's why this gives an additional breather to you so that you can plan this trade on the 1 minute time frame change of character. So at this level only on the 5 minute time frame, sorry, where is that? Yeah, so on this level only, there is a fifth zone which is the target for me. So in 5 minute time frame, if I see, this is my level. Sorry, I think I made a mistake by checking the 1 minute time frame only. I think 1 minute time frame is aligning with the fifth zone, but still it is 85 pips away. So you have to uh, keep the target at this level only because 1 minute time frame support and the fib zone is it is a 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame support is aligning with the fib zone. So that's why we will keep the target, safe target till this level. If there is proper rejection or market it doesn't respect this zone, then it will come to this till this level. So the 5 minute time frame, usually I will trade on a 5 minute time frame change of character from 4 hours zone, but this 5 minute time frame zone, I'll show you. This was sorry if I'm a mistake. I have told this 5 minute because I was checking 1 minute chat. I had not checked that one, but 5 minute zone is below this level. So once two candle closes below this level, then only 5 minute change of character will be accounted. But here, if you see how much pips it is more than 200 pips. So somehow, somewhere, it has to fall 200 pips to reach this level. So that's why I feel 1 minute time frame was a confirmation was sufficient for this case. So that's why I've taken the trade. So we'll wait for the target, guys. So let's see what happens. So on 5 minute, we have got one bearish engulfing candle. So that is a good sign. So let's see what happens. So guys, if it breaks this level, I feel the target will be nearby. I want two candle closing below this level. So then I think we will get the target easily. So guys, your most important thing here is your psychology in trading. So let's say I keep it very simple. Two vessels back to back, I will close the day. But if I am hitting my targets every trade, then I will continue to take the trades until I get one SL. That's how I plan. So you should know your limits, like at what limit you should exit the market on a particular day. That's that is very important to save your account because maybe your strategy is working very good, but there will be some days you never know where your strategy will fail. Whatever trade you will take, that may fail because of the news impact or something else. So it's very important that you should keep your emotions check and only take a trade which should be logical and not impulsive based on emotions. So that is very important. So again, BTC is showing some support from here. I was expecting that, but any two candle closing below this level, we are going to hit the target. Let's go to 15-minute ones. See how the chart looks like. Okay, there was a rejection from the top. Then again, it's recovering. 5 minutes. We're back into profits, guys. Finally, after a long wait. Let's see. Let's go to 1 minute chart to see whether that level has been breached. Then it's a confirmation that market is going to continue down. Any closing below this candle? Let's see. Before the below the wick, I need two candle closing. It is not closed yet. So let's see. Let's hope that it closes and it rallies down. So let's see. It's taking support on this level. It has taken support one time already, but still it is respecting that level on the 1 minute time frame. But that closing is important. Again, it has taken support. And guys, whoever are joining, please do join the live streams daily. Uh, it's not that if, let's say, today I am getting hit by stop loss, doesn't mean that you should discontinue watching this. It's you should give at least span of 1 month to find out whether actually my live sessions are helpful to you or not. So that is most important because any particular given day market is behaving abnormally, anyone's stop loss can be hit. So it's important to see if my knowledge is helping you with in the next 30 days. If you have not known, last March and April was the worst month till in the forex history in terms of how market was behaving. So whoever knew will not be able to link to that, but that is what I'm telling. I have been here for a long time now, but March and April, this was the first time when the second quarter of the year was the worst in forex history. So that's why market is unpredictable, guys. You can predict based on your knowledge, technical knowledge, but based on the news, how suddenly market will behave, no one can predict. So those 2 3 months was very bad in forex. The first time, second quarter was very bad. It has never happened. Always the first, second quarter, third quarter are super. Market plays out very well on at the levels on the second and third quarter. But this year, second quarter was the worst. So that's why you have to be prepared for everything, whatever comes. And that's where your risk management helps you out. If you are closing with maybe two losses, whatever loss limit you have set, and you are out from the market, then you will be able to scale your account. In those months, so many people have blown their accounts because the market was like that. No setup, no strategy will work in those days. So it's better to avoid and keep that number of trades minimal on those days. Now somehow market is fine. So let's see. Moving back to this trade, again it showed a bit of rejection from the top. So let's hope this time it revisits that 1 minute level that we have been waiting for a breakdown, and it breaks successfully so that we can it can reach to our target. I will go on mute, guys. I'm just having my dinner, so I'll just go on mute for a second. But I'll be keep the screen shared. Okay. I'm back, guys. So, still market is choppy. We'll wait for it. Whatever happens, we'll have to accept that. Actually, this night time PTC will be a bit choppy. After mostly after 1:30 2 a.m. around that time, it again shows some momentum. This time a bit choppy it is around this time. So we'll wait anyway. Whatever happens, we have to accept that. And one important thing is like whenever you are making, let's say this trade, if it closes on profit, any further trades on the same day, you should reduce your risk to 10%. Why? Because then you will lock your profit, and end of the day you will be sitting on the profit, because you have to, what you have to do is you have to slash your whatever full quantity by 90%. So you take trades, next trades on 10%, so your 90% profit will always be there. Then you risk on that 10% and then you continue. That way you will help scale your account, and you will keep the profits at the end of the day, at least majority of the profits. So it should not happen that first trade you made profit and then the next trade you exited and lost, and then nothing came into your hand basically. So that should not happen. So that's what I follow. First trade will be full quantity. If it if it gets stopped out, next trade I will go full quantity. If it doesn't work out, I will close the day, or first trade profit, second trade I will slash the quantity to 10% of what my full quantity is. That's how you are locking your 90% of the profit. And any further losses, still you are safe, that even if you are taking one or two trades more, you'll be exiting with at least 80% profit with that. So your day closes on green. That is most important. In fact, I am planning to post a trading psychological video, that uh, how you should be managing your trading positions when you are at loss, and what should be the risk amount you should be taking on a particular trade. All those things are coming up. I will post one video in 1 or 2 days regarding the psychology, how important it is, because that is the most ignored part in trading, but that is 80% of your trading. So it's a kind of a mental battle you are fighting it out. It's like that. So that is 80%, 20% is your technical analysis. PTC is like super choppy. Don't know how long it will take. We are already, I think, we are already around 1 hour into the streams, and it's still on the same level. Meanwhile, shall we analyze any other index apart from gold and BTC? BTC and gold we have already analyzed. If anyone interested in US oil, or let's say any other index, so we can analyze that as well. So meanwhile it is showing good rejection, so we'll wait for this. So let's go to other index, guys. We'll monitor it, will come back, monitor it, and then go back to analysis. That way I will also keep my mind calm. uh, Continuously seeing the trade, then you may feel somewhat distressed sometimes, but it's better. But any abruptly something happens, then we have to quickly jump back. But I will be monitoring it. But let's go to the other indexes where we can plan some trades maybe tomorrow, not tonight, because tonight, now the time, in another 1.5 hour or 2 hours, gold 1.5 hour gold will be closing, and other forex indexes as well. So there is no point of taking any trade within this time frame, because it will be choppy, it will be hitting the stop losses both sides. So it's very important to know when your strategy works and when it doesn't work. So when you know this time window, it is all about manipulation, so it's better to avoid the trade on that time frame. So for gold, after before like 1.5 or 2 hours before it closes, unlikely on the news day, I'm not talking about the news day, on the news day you will find momentum in gold post the news full till till it closes, maybe half an hour till it closes. But on the normal day when there is no news, then you should be avoiding gold trading 1.5 or 2 hours before its closing time, because every day gold closes for 1 hour for maintenance. Not only gold, all forex indexes closes for 1 hour for maintenance. So it's very important before that break. You should avoid taking any trades in gold or US oil or US 30 anywhere, whatever you are like, whatever index you like to trade. So whichever is part of the forex, we should avoid trading before the maintenance. So let's go to US oil and US 30, which I occasionally trade, but not mostly. But I do keep track of how it is playing and what are the levels. So let's go to US 30 first. Let's find out any levels are there or not. So we'll quickly search US 30 over here. Okay, so let's go to uh, 4 hour time frame. Let's see, or a daily time frame to get a broader view of what US 30 is currently doing. Meanwhile, I am tracking BTC. We'll go switch back to BTC sometime and then check the already profit is running, then there is no problem. So let's go to US 30. So US 30, see US 30, if you see US 30 had shown some correction from the top here, some correction was there. Then it did a change of character on the 1 minute time frame over here above this level. When it moved, then it did a change of character on a daily time frame. Then it is rallying up slowly, it's moving up. So because on a daily time frame there is a change of character, that means your trend has changed. And it is, maybe for swing traders you have to look it for a weekly time frame, but for intraday traders till daily time frame it is enough to just analyze. Mostly you will find trades on intraday on 1 hour time frame, because those are the ones which are mostly played, 1 hour and 15 minute. That are the major time frames on intraday. But for swing traders it is weekly, and for broader analysis of what the trend is, you have to go with 1 day time frame. So 1 day, whatever is the trend, that is the trend for your intraday trading. So if you see your 1 day time frame, it is bullish. So let's see US 30 where it is currently trading. So now let's see whether any change of character has happened on the 1 day time frame again. So it's bullish, bullish, still bullish. So it is bullish. BTC is going up again, it looks like. Let's see. It has not closed or closed. One candle has closed, guys, but I need two candles at least to be sure that it will continue its downward momentum. Okay, anyway, let's go to US 30. So currently BTC is running in break even, so that is fine. So US 30, what are the possible levels? So in the daily time frame, this level is one of the major levels in US 30. Okay, and actually this candle has mitigated it in one day candle. So once a mitigation is done, it becomes a not so strong level, but I think you can trade plan a trade with proper change of character on this level, but you should be cautious because it is already played out twice. But the other which is not mitigated is this level. So this is the major daily time frame level in US 30. So whenever market will come, it's more likely that it will shoot up on the upside because this is rallying upwards, and it is in a bullish momentum. I can see a sharp rejection in BTC. Just hold on a second, guys. Again, got rejected from that level. Let's see. And it is rallying above. Super choppy, guys. I don't know what will happen with this trade, but let's see. This is a dangerous situation, guys. So let's see if it is closing two candles above. One candle has closed. Let's see what happens with this candle. 27 seconds, 26, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Come down, come down, come down. It has to close within this big zone, guys. That is important. Now it is closed, so I will cut my position, guys. So I made how many pips? Loss. 6 pips loss I have exited on. Sorry. 21 pips. I have exited on 21 pips loss. Because it has closed two candles above this. So I was waiting for it not to close here. But no problem. Uh, if we find any other trade, that's what I was discussing since start, that if it closes above, I'm going to exit the trade. But one more thing is, it may so happen that this is the high of BTC. For example, where is that? This is the BTC high. So it may go and take the liquidity of that and then move down. So that is still possible. But we will try to see if we can plan something. But again, we have to wait only. Let's go to 5-minute time frame once. So this is the zone. Let's see. Okay guys, that's why early exit was important. It would have stopped out here. It would have stopped out me at this level also. So whenever I knew that any two candle closing above this level is a dangerous thing, I exited and did not wait for my another 8 pips to be swiped out by market. So it helps guys if you do analysis and all while you are on the trade and you know which level market should respect to go down or go up. That helps. Saving some of the pips which you can use in the later trades. So that's what this level. You see, this was the high of the 4 hour level. Now see, market has grabbed the liquidity of that. Again, we have to wait for a change of character. There is no way out. I can enter this trade without a proper change of character, but that will take some time because now if it closes above this high, then I have to find a new level where the change of character is possible. or or there is another way out to figure out if there is the for example, let's say your change of character is very down. In this case, let's say you are waiting for a 5 minute change of character and that is around 200 pips below because the market rallied in such a momentum that it did not show any correction and the corrective boom. In that case, what you have to do is you have to wait for two range breakdown. For example, this one from the top, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a two range breakdown or double range breakdown or double range breakout in case of buying. If that happens, your the last high or low in the market becomes very important. So in this case, this became very important. So that's why I was waiting for this range to be respected before rallying above. So here it did respected means it closed above this. That's why I exited the trade. If it had respected this level, I knew that I am into the game. So I mean I'm in the game. So once this got disrespected, I knew that market will rally above. That's why it has not respected this level. But if you see why I was waiting for this to be broken down with two candles, that would have confirmed that market will go down. So that's why very important to analyze the market when you are in the trade also. So it helps guys to quickly take your decision and not wait for your SL to be swiped out. And your risk reward is also important. That's why for any trade which I take mostly uh, here I could not have given a proper SL is also important. That's why sometimes SL will be very less and your risk reward is very good. Here also we are getting at least 1 is to 3 when I had placed the trade. I was targeting 1 is to 3. So that way it helps. I mean risk reward maintaining the risk reward is important. Okay, so I'll close the stream here guys. I will come back if there is any trade again forming BTC. Okay. Uh, I'll take a leave then. I'll see you maybe tomorrow, or I will update any levels I find in BTC or any change of character. If I see, then I will again may come back to the live streams again. But it will take some time because change of character is not nearby here. So that's why it will take some time. See the 5 minute time frame. So let's find which level it is tapped. 1 second. Maybe 1 hour level is above. Once any 1 hour level there. 4 hours. Or maybe any gap was there. There is one gap over here. There is one level over here. There is a 4 hour zone which is pending to be played out. So maybe this one 4 hour candle is closing above the zone. It might happen that this will tap this one, and maybe it will fill this uh, what we call FBG gap, and then it may go down. It may happen. So that move we can capture only when we were waiting for a change of character. Otherwise, it is very risky to sell here, because 4 hour, if it is closes above, then it will not happen that immediately it will reverse and fall. Some rally it will go above and then it will fall maybe. So change of character is important. So I waited for 1 minute change of character. The reason being 5 minute change of character is very deep or very far. That's why 1 minute I tried, but it did not work out. So we'll wait for maybe another change of character. Then only again we will try to find one trade BTC. So that will take time, guys. So I would like to close the streams here, and we'll see if any trade comes. I will come back, or tomorrow we will join again. Thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow or maybe late night.